Hey everybody, it's Jack. Sorry I've been away for a while. I've been crazy busy with work, but I'm going to be trying to get back into the regular schedule and at least doing my portfolio update videos every few weeks. The market has been pretty shaky over the past few months, so definitely stay tuned for this weekend when I post my latest portfolio update video. You'll definitely want to see how the portfolio has been doing over the past few months. We've seen the broader market really sell off over 10% in the past month or two, so definitely some shakiness. However, this video is actually going to be about one of the companies that I featured here on the channel and is in my own personal portfolio that's actually been performing pretty well over the past few months. Considering everything that's been going on, it's actually outperforming the broader market, and it is a growth stock that I do have in my portfolio. It is Data Communications Management Corp, ticker symbol DCM, and they just released their latest earnings report, and it was super promising. So that's what we're going to be diving into in today's video. If this is your first time hearing about DCM, I definitely recommend checking out one of my previous videos that I've done on them here on the channel, going over in depth the business and kind of what their business model is, what their growth strategy and the vision behind the company. Just a quick recap, DCM, or Data Communications Management Corp, is one of Canada's largest kind of marketing and workflow companies. They work with some of the largest brands across multiple sectors here in Canada, and they're really making this huge shift from a print-first company, traditional marketing and print, into a digital-first and a digitally tech-enabled company. DCM has just had their best quarter since 2018, so over the past 4 years, they've just had their best quarter. So this is a really big milestone earnings report as the new CEO, Richard Kellam, came in. And since then, he's really been implementing this new vision and new growth strategy behind the company. So DCM currently trades at $1.29 Canadian per share. And if we look at the past 6 months, DCM is actually up 16% over the time period, but it is down from March where it was sitting around $1.39. So from that time period, it currently is down around 7%. Which you compare that to the rest of the market, it's actually outperforming. As you look at the S&P 500 over this time period, it's down over 13%. And if you look at the actual NASDAQ 100, it's down over 20%, while DCM is up 16% and only down 7% from March. And if we look at the actual market cap of DCM, it's currently sitting at just north of $55 million, which is crazy because let's now dive into the earnings report that was just released. And if we look at the headline, we can see that DCM is pleased to report its strongest growth in our business since 2018, with first quarter 2020 revenue up 11.1%, net income up 111%, and EBITDA up 28.9%. compared to the first quarter of 2021. Again, being a marketing and workflows company, DCM was hit very, very hard by the pandemic. It saw its revenues drop as a lot of customers, weren't really putting a lot of money into marketing. They were focusing on saving themselves and reducing costs. So that definitely ate up a lot of the revenue that DCM was accustomed to. But during that time when revenue started to dip, DCM focused on things that it could control and really tried to boost its bottom line. With now the pandemic slowly, hopefully coming to an end, we are starting to see that this is really paying off for DCM as those revenues start to come back up. So remember, keep in mind that the market cap for DCM is around $56 million because look at this next line. Revenue for the first quarter of 2022 was $69.3 million. That's an 11.1% increase from the previous year. So revenue is $69 million, while the market cap for this company is only at $56 million. So this company is trading at an incredibly low price to sales ratio. They're doing more revenue in one quarter than their actual market cap of their company, which is pretty astonishing and definitely something I want to highlight here. And next on the list, the next bullet is gross profit was $20.3 million, an increase of 8% compared to 18.8 in 2021. So we're seeing gross profits of around 20 million, and then we're seeing the operating costs, SG&A of expenses was roughly 13.6 million. So they actually reduced this 8.5%. So they cut down on costs and expenses by almost 10%. So not only are they seeing a double-digit increase in revenue, but they're almost seeing a double-digit decrease in actual expenses and operating costs to run the business, which is a really good thing. Usually you see expenses go up when revenues go up, and then net income. So what they took away as income at the end of the day was $3.7 million in the quarter. And this is up over 100% from the previous year. Again, during the pandemic, they really got hit hard. And now we're starting to see that recover and up to, and a few more things I want to focus on that DCM had going for it in the first quarter of 2022 was, like I said, they're focusing on building a better business. They continued to pay down the debt. So their total debt stood at $34.2 million as of March 31st, decreased its debt by 7.7% over the past quarter. Another really awesome thing is that DCM has begun trading on the OTCQC. This is the higher level up of the actual OTC markets in the United States. So this is a huge boost as it's going to help add more liquidity by allowing a whole new set of US investors to be able to purchase shares of DCM. And in the past week, DCM has actually had a new analyst price target come out. This happened after it kind of pre-released its earnings numbers about a week ago. A new analyst put a price target of DCM over the next 12 months at $2.50. This is over a 90% increase from the current share price. So this is an analyst saying that they see a lot of potential in DCM. And again, this is just one positive factor for it. So there you have it. That was a quick walkthrough of the latest earnings report that DCM just released. And we talked about a few other things that the company has going for it right now, like the fact that they were just uplisted to the OTCQX, which is really going to help bring some more liquidity to the stock, as it's now going to be much more reachable by a lot more American investors. They also have a pretty killer sales pipeline and backlog of work that they have coming up, which is also exciting to help them maintain these numbers that they just saw. Again, they just hit a record quarter since 2018. Over the past 4 years, they really did a great job, and I'm excited to see how this company continues to grow and continues to innovate on its strategy. So I thought this would be an interesting video, as it is a stock that I currently hold. I hope you guys found this one informative, and I will be getting back to my regular portfolio update videos, so stay tuned for that this coming weekend. But I hope you guys enjoyed. See ya in the next one.